Here's Kate with more on the controversy over the age of the child migrants who are coming from the Calais jungle camp.
Yes, and now the former Labour Home Secretary Jack Straw has waded in and says age tests should not be ruled out for youngsters coming to Britain from Calais. The government has rejected calls for dental checks to verify their age, despite claims some may be adults posing as minors. Our chief correspondent Richard Gaisford is in Calais. So, Richard, Jack Straw then seems to believe that this could undermine public confidence in the asylum system in general if we don't know how young or how old people coming in are.
That's right, Kate. He's been talking to the Daily Mail newspaper overnight and says that if it turns out that any of these children that have been arriving here from the Calais camp, the jungle that we're in right now, turns out to be over the age of 18, well, then it will undermine the public confidence actually in the asylum system. And he is a seasoned politician. He knows the storm that he's stepping into, but he says if he were still Home Secretary, well, he would actually look at the case for dental checks to prove their age, and if it was said to be a good case, then he would go ahead with it, because he thinks it would be one way of proving people's age and giving people that confidence that these people that are coming in are children. Well, there are hundreds of them here in the camp still waiting to go through Home Office checks. That process continues. This place set for demolition starting on Monday of next week. A third group of migrants arrived in Britain from Calais to cheers and applause from relatives, bringing the total this week to 39. The group includes the young boy that Lily Allen apologised to last week in the camp on behalf of Britain. The Home Office insists robust checks are already in place to ensure that these are not adults posing as youngsters, as some newspapers have claimed. Ministers have rejected calls for mandatory dental x-rays to confirm their ages. They say it would be inaccurate, inappropriate and unethical. But in an interview for the Daily Mail, the former Labour Home Secretary Jack Straw says age checks should not be ruled out. If it turns out those coming in here are over 18, then it will undermine public confidence in the whole system.
It's not possible to accurately tell the age of somebody by looking in their mouth or at their x-rays. So I think we need to forget that and look to make sure that we're bringing the young people and reuniting them with their families.
And for children waiting in the jungle, help from Britain can't come soon enough. Richard Gaisford, Good Morning Britain, Calais.